everyone, it's Shannon aka QB Crossing, and welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can tell, we are back with a Dream Island tour, and we are going to be touring a spooky Halloween themed island because I don't know about you guys, but I am so ready for Halloween. It is just a couple of weeks away, and I really wanted to make a video of an island that really just gave off all of the spooky and dark vibes. So I found this island from Twitter. This creator is so beyond talented, and I cannot wait to explore this island with you guys. So be sure to give the creator some love. But the first thing that I want to do here is just open up the map and see what's going on. So it actually doesn't look like there's a ton of crazy terraforming going on here. So I'm really excited to see how this island is laid out. There's a ton of resident reps, and I think that's because all of these houses are decorated, and I definitely want to go inside of them because from what I've seen, they're super cool. And we have a ton of really cute villagers. Of course, Lucky is on this island. He has to be for a Halloween themed island. And the dream address is right below at the bottom, but of course I'll have it in the description as well. So let's just get right into the tour. The creator said that this is a dark abandoned witches village, which is super interesting, and I'm excited to see how it kind of like comes to life through the custom codes and everything. But as soon as you get off of your bed at resident services, I mean, this is really cool. This code that they're using on the floor here really looks 3D when you pan up with your camera, and all of these candles everywhere are perfect. I mean, if you're gonna do a Halloween island like this, I think setting it at night with all of these candles as light sources looks so amazing. It feels like someone's just gonna like cast a spell or do a seance somewhere. It looks really good. And these white pumpkins with the white statues are also really nice as well. I love that this path is just completely surrounding resident services, so it makes for a really nice walkway. Also, if we look up here, it looks like, oh my gosh, these views are really cool. I mean, I'm going to open up the camera here so we can just zoom into some of the details. Like, the bird cage there is actually so creepy in the best way, and all of these trees in the background just really make it look like the creator said, which is this abandoned village that has kind of been overcome with darkness now. So this is already making me just super excited for Halloween. This is my favorite holiday, my favorite time of year, so we had to do at least one spooky tour, and I hope that you guys are going to enjoy this as much as I am because I'm already absolutely loving it. Okay, so when you kind of walk off of this pathway from resident services, there are all these really cool like witches symbols and marks on the floor. Like all of the different custom codes being used here are really nice. I mean, even the way that they laid out all of these different codes together is must have taken a really long time for this to look so good and actually like make a path with it. And again, I just need to note that there's candles literally everywhere lining the pathways, which adds to the charm of this island so much. I'm going to try to find as many of the codes as I can. The creator is Japanese, so we've been kind of using a translator to chat. So I'm doing my best to give you guys as much as I can for the info on this island, but I might be a little bit slower with some of the codes, but of course ask me and we will try to figure it out if there's something you're looking for. So this pathway here is actually leading right to the entrance. So they do have an orange airport and they have that really cute little spooky flag. And I love this. So when you open up your camera app when you get here, it really already sets the mood for this island, and all of the black flowers everywhere just make this even better. If you know me, I love using black flowers in the game, but I don't have a spooky island, so they work even better for an island like this. And right off the bat, when you get off of the airport dock, there is a house right here. So we are going to go in it in a minute, but I just want to see kind of what else is going on over to this side of the island and really get a look at all of the detail everywhere. I also love the spooky lanterns and towers that are turned on because they make for another great light source when you have a nighttime island like this. It's so weird to see dark islands and like tour them because it's so different from my own style where I'm almost never using any items that have any light connected to them. And if I do, like my candles are usually turned off. So it's really a nice change to look at an island like this. Okay, so this is really cool. This must be like a potion making room. Like the creator said, this is a witch's island, so you're definitely getting a lot of these magical vibes and even some kind of like fortune telling vibes with that ball over there. Why am I, the crystal ball, that ball over there. That was really, really detailed, Shannon. But this looks really great, and that rug is perfect for this theme. I'm usually not a huge fan of touring interiors, but I did get a look at some of these interiors earlier, and I knew that we had to look at them because the island really comes to life in here. Look at this. All of these clocks and all the different types of items. I mean, even the phone booth turned on with the light coming through there is so cool. I'm not sure if there's like an actual meaning behind all of these clocks here, and I'm sure someone in the comments will let me know if there is. But from someone who maybe doesn't know as much about witchcraft, this still gives me a very spooky vibe, even if I don't know what the meaning is to it. And it fits right in. I'm really excited to see the rest of this like interior here because it seems like every room has a meaning and is really thought out. So I love when I kind of see islands come to life through their interiors as well, because it's something that I tend to kind of forget about with my own island. Okay, so this is definitely kind of reminds me of like an alchemy library and a place where you would go to like read some spell books, even the custom codes that they have on the floor. This is just really thoughtful and creative. I love that they use these bookshelves to break up the room as well. Okay, this top room up here, this just this feels like it's right out of a horror movie. Like, I would not want to eat dinner here. Something shady is gonna go down, but even the wallpaper choice, this is so fantastic. I I absolutely adore this. I mean, even the skeleton on in the back corner there and all of these different candles that they're using, it's really creative, and the wall mounted candles as well. I think you could have a really spooky Halloween dinner up here. Back on the island now, we're going to continue exploring around here and seeing what else is going on because I know that there's a lot of really cool areas to still explore here. All of the details on this path is really nice. And I just want to note that sometimes it's hard to like decorate these custom code paths. This one is really perfect for this island, but I love the way that they've also added items all throughout the path where it's still easy to get around, but you can still like have some of the cool decorations coming to life on here as well. This looks like the witch's house where the witches actually stay and sleep. I love the use of the scattered papers here also. It's just the perfect amount decorated, and all of this dark furniture just fits in so perfectly for what you would expect a witch's interior to look like. Okay, wow. This is everything. This is definitely where the witchcraft is happening. This is just so cool. And I believe that those cardboard cutouts back there that the creator actually made those codes. So if you visit the dream address, be sure to check out their custom designs portal when you get here. But even the codes on top of the magazine stacks and the clocks coming through behind the cardboard cutout, that is so cool. I would never think to do any of this. And that rug, again, that in-game rug just works so well. Okay, so now we are off to see what else is going on the right side of the island. We have some more villager houses over here with a really nice little setup in front of the house. We have some candy out for trick-or-treaters. I have my little candy bag as well because I feel like I'm trick-or-treating on this island. And we have Able Sisters over here with, of course, a witch's hat on display. And what? Oh my gosh, that little flower bouquet looked like it was floating. And I was about to be like, what item is that I've never seen before? But I realize now what it is. And even all these like tombstones coming through just really add to the spooky level. I'm gonna open up the camera because it looks like we have some really beautiful terraforming going on over here. I love that centerpiece in the center of the water with the statue and seeing the moon in the background. The really cool thing about doing a nighttime island is those beautiful silhouettes that you get in the distance. I'm really excited to check out the back of the island. Okay, so I did see on Twitter, and I believe that this is the White Witch's house is what it's called, and you can really tell that we've entered this because of the different custom codes, the pumpkin carriage in white, and all of these white spooky trees. I think the difficult thing about doing a Halloween themed island is the amount of items that there are in game to work with. So I really like that the creator is using different customizations of the same items in order to have some variation. I'm gonna go through this arch over here and see what happens when we go up this stairway. Oh, this is really beautiful. All these different black and purple flowers together. And is that Muffy right there who just fits in so perfectly in this area? And I cannot wait to look at this view. I'm gonna open up the camera app and just kind of pan up. That is really stunning. Seeing those silhouettes of the houses back there and all of the trees, but then the little light sources as well, looking like stars in the distance, it's really, really good. And it looks like, I don't think that's the Northern Lights. I've actually never seen them in game, but whether or not, I think it might just be the clouds, but they look really good too right now, and they have that perfect purple hue to them like this whole area does. I'm going to continue down this way, and I think that we have to go to the left side of the island because we are pretty far to the right. There was nothing more to the right over there, so we're going to just kind of loop our way back this way and see what's going on over here. Oh, nice. Okay, so Abel's was up here, and if you go through these jail bars, then you'll land on Nooks, and again, just really, really nice spooky decorations everywhere. I think what really makes this island is all of the candles around and all of this custom pathing work. Who is this villager? I've never seen her. Gloria? I actually kind of love her look. I had to talk to her because I kind of love her. She might be the next one on my island, but she does not fit at all. Not that it matters. Okay, I just want to take a look over here because I know we looked at the right side of resident services or the left side, but I really just have to admire all of the detail that's going into this. And look at this path over here. I just enjoy this so much, and I never thought I would love a nighttime island as much as I'm really loving this right now. I don't think we went back here yet. Okay, I really love the like smaller pathing that's coming through here, and all of the clocks everywhere are so spooky. This little dollhouse up here. We've landed on another house and we gotta go in. Okay, this is beautiful. I love the way that they broke out the room and are able to have so many different areas going on in this one main room. I always struggle with the main room on how to break it up, but this layout is such good inspiration. Oh, this might be my favorite room so far. So I think that this one was inspired by Alice in Wonderland, and the custom code that they're using on the floor here is everything. I mean, I cannot get enough of this room. Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite movies, so this is just so much nostalgia for me, and I love the aesthetic of it. I would love to see a full Alice in Wonderland themed island. Okay, so down here it looks like we have another spell making area, and again, I love that they're using all these like books and scattered papers so that it really looks like a workshop. Looks like maybe some like magic or alchemy happening down here as well. And it's really interesting that they have so many houses fully decorated, but all of these rooms are so unique and different that I have to applaud them for their creativity. Okay, this room has to be my second favorite. This is so cool. There's just so much detail going on. I'm gonna open up my camera app so I can get out of the frame and look at some of this detail. The stall with the cardboard cutouts and the candles behind looks so good. Those creepy little clown custom codes also, they're actually dresses. It's so creepy. It definitely has that haunted house feel, but it also has some kind of Alice in Wonderland hints to it with this checkerboard flooring. There's just something very creepy and funhouse like about this. I think that this room is so good, so well done. I am definitely going to be saving this as inspiration if I ever do a Halloween themed island. Oh, we just exited the house and we've run into a rep. I feel like that was pretty spooky. I love also all of this detail over here with the little seating areas, and this fortune teller set works really well. Like I was saying before, I think that this theme is so hard to pull off because you have such a limited set of items to work with, but this creator has done a magnificent job. Looks like we've entered a spooky forest, and this is so cool with all of the mush lamps in between and the different sized trees. The different heights really make it so dynamic. And again, this pathing mix that they're doing is really good. I'm gonna go through here. It looks like actually there's a villager house over there. And if we go through this arch, this is so good. This is actually a Halloween party area. Also, a lot of different custom codes being used here, like that scary clown. Oh my gosh. And look at this table setting. I want to just kind of like zoom in on it with my camera app because there's so much detail going on here. That, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I struggle with getting the perfect set of items together whenever I set up a table. So I'm always blown away by beautiful table settings. Also over here we have some really nice Halloween cakes on display on the stall. This is such a smart idea for a large area if you have a Halloween themed island or really any island to have a bit of a party area decorated to whatever theme you're doing. We're gonna come back through here and go up this incline. Oh, whoa. Okay, so this is definitely like a witchy area over here. Maybe like a seance or something spooky going on. I love the use of the stone arch in the middle and all of the pathing done here. It just, all of the stone items also work really well with this sort of theme. And look on the edge there of the cliff, there's all of those, I forgot what the item's called in game, but it feels very, very magical and like I've said probably a million times in this video, spooky. Let's go through this way. So that was that little foresty area. I think we can go down through here and see what's going on. Okay, I don't want to know what's going on over here because it looks like something I don't want to be a part of with this axe and the well. That can't be good. Okay, so I know it's weird to say, but this is a beautiful graveyard. I mean, what witch wouldn't want to be buried here? All of the purple and black flowers. This is beautiful. I know that it sounds crazy, but this is a beautiful graveyard. And look at the weeds growing on the top there. They add so much to that overgrown feel that the creator was going for. I can't wait to go up that incline and see what's back there. I can't with all of these weeds. Oh, I think that this was like an abandoned temple ruins, as the creator described it. This is so up my alley. I need to just like open up the camera app because look at how beautiful this looks. That I needed to take a photo with the candles coming through. Like I've said before, I love the areas that are using this like white or light gray pathing and all of these light stone items mixed in with the overgrown trees. Give it that really kind of abandoned village look. Look, there's my bestie again. I love her. She's following us around. Okay, so around here, so that was the graveyard area. We have another villager house. Oh, is that new spooky lantern? What's inside of that? I've never actually got one on my island yet. Oh, that's so cool with the spiders inside. I don't like spiders, but for this island, I will make an exception. Okay, so up here, so this creator actually made this code here, which really works well. And all of this stone pathing kind of broken out is beautiful because I love that they're mixing in their other smaller codes to keep it really interesting. And whoa, even that kind of gravestone cross looking code there as well. I don't know, I guess the 100 slot increase really helped this creator out because there is a ton of codes on this island. We actually just got to the museum. I would assume that this is a witch's museum if it had a theme. And there's another house over here as well. If we go down here, I love when people do this, when they have an incline leading to their peninsula. And this is actually a very large peninsula. It looks like, again, someone very special maybe was buried here because there's a rocking chair there for someone to sit there. And wow, this is like really well done with that flower down as well. It just looks very realistic. And then over here we just have some details with the spooky trees in the background. I'm not sure if there's anything up on the beaches. I don't think I can go through this way either, so let's see if we got stuck. Nope, we didn't get stuck. We're gonna go through here. Also want to note that, like I said earlier in the video when we looked at the map, there really wasn't a ton of terraforming going on, but the way that the creator has pathed everything out and sectioned out all these areas has made it so easy to navigate, and it still feels like a really large island. Okay, so that's backed by resident services. We have some more villager houses over here. I love the mix of different colored houses. We have some dark houses and some really white light houses as well. And a little tombstone, a gravestone right by this house also. I still can't get over how many different item combinations they've used to make every area look fresh and new, and with the limited amount that they've had. And every area definitely seems like it has a theme going on. Not sure if there's anything up here. No, okay, so we're back at the entrance. So I think that was everything for this island. I hope that you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I hope that it got you in the Halloween spirit. And that is it for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye!